Hi, I'm David W. Coleman, founder and president of Chanber and Associates, LLC. I'm standing in the beautiful home of Minnie Jean Brown Trickett. Now, you may not know that name, but history certainly does. She was one of the Little Rock Nine, a young lady who decided that she wanted to change history. She and 9 other young African American children decided that they wanted to integrate Little Rock Central High School, of which I'm a proud graduate. Can you imagine the spirit that dwells in this house today? With that being said, there's a lot of things that we have to do as an African American community to save ourselves. Did you know that we spend over $1 trillion a year in money, yet less than 10% of that money goes back to our community? Imagine if 20% or 30% or even 40 or 50% of that money turned over in our community. Can you imagine what we could do? Can you imagine how many young black boys that we can employ, or young black girls? How thriving our businesses would be if we simply supported one another. I spent 2 weeks in Los Angeles, and I told my agent that I wanted her to take me to places that was less traveled by the tourist. I wanted to see the community. She took me to places like Little Mexico, Little India, and other ethnic neighborhoods. It was amazing. They weren't run down. They weren't drug infested. They were thriving communities where people owned malls and service stations, and it was just a wonderful experience. You know how they were able to do that? They simply spent money within their own community. If we want to save our children, we have to take a page from other ethnicities and follow that same pattern. So I say all of that to say this, that I've put together a network of black businesses. A website is now available called Dynamic Power Pages. Please go to that site. We are a community of African American businesses that are like-minded, who want to support one another and ultimately support our community. Think about this. Every summer, the unemployment rate for black teens is near 50%. Black male teens is over 50%. If we spend money in our own communities, can you imagine how we could make a dent in that? And more importantly, black business owners then become black mentors for those young people who are looking for something to do. And if we simply would spend our money within our communities, we could save a whole lot of children from getting involved into the prison industrial complex. Now, what I would like for you to do is go to dynamicpowerpages.com. Please. And log on and check out some of the black businesses that have already committed in participating in revitalizing their communities. More importantly, if you are a black business owner, pay attention to the calendar and the things that we're going to do bi-monthly to help empower our community. It is important, it is essential, and of course, if we don't do that, then the legacy of the Little Rock Nine was for nothing. Dr. King, for nothing. Daisy Bates, for nothing. I don't think they would have given their lives and their time for us to be in the position that we are in. The key is the dollar. Some people say the key is the vote, where you vote with your dollars. And if you simply start voting with your dollars and supporting black businesses, we could change the whole dynamics in our community. Thank you for listening. Remember, dynamicpowerpages.com. Lots of information. Hope to see you there, and hope to see you at one of my Dynamic Power Pages networking events. See you soon.